Detroit Pistons select Ausar Thompson.
Ausar Thompson took it away. Stasser gives it back.
Ausar Thompson is the craziest defensive athlete that the NBA has ever seen. He's redefining NBA box scores with weird yet stuffed stat lines. And with a claimed vertical of 42 inches, he's borderline impossible to get a shot over. He can't shoot, he's not a scorer, and his box score stats are unimpressive at first glance, but night after night, Ausar Thompson is behind crazy winning plays, putting together a highlight reel every single game, and doing all of the little things that just help lead to winning. He's got attributes that some of the greatest defenders in NBA history didn't even possess, and in his second year, he's only getting started. Is Ausar Thompson the most athletic defender we've ever seen? In what is becoming one of the most stacked draft classes ever, the Detroit Pistons selected Ausar Thompson 5th overall in the 2023 NBA draft, one pick behind his twin brother Amen. They were the first brothers in NBA history to go top 5 in the same year. On October 25th, 2023, Ausar Thompson debuted with 4 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, and 5 blocks in a 103-102 loss to the Miami Heat, becoming the youngest player ever to record 5 blocks in a debut at 20 years old and 269 days. He played in 63 games with 38 starts his rookie season, averaging 8.8 points, 6.4 rebounds, and almost 2 assists. But he was shut down on March 20th, 2024 for a blood clot treatment. Early in the 2023 season as a starter, he was a top 5 defender, league-wide in blocks, and the only wing in the top 10. He was top 10 in steals and posted an elite defensive field goal percentage. He guarded stars like SGA in only his 4th game, hounding them all night. He also averaged 10 rebounds when starting, excelling on the defensive end, and glided to the rim on cuts and fast breaks with his explosiveness. After a month, he was benched for Isaiah Livers, saw less than 15 minutes a night, and faded from the spotlight. His elite rebounding and defense never dropped, just his minutes. Meanwhile, over in Houston, his twin Armin played 62 games with 23 starts in his rookie year, averaging 9.5 points, 6.6 rebounds, 2.6 assists, and over a steal a game, all while shooting 53.6% from the field. He went mainstream immediately with his dunks, fast break finishes, and a knack for playmaking that had scouts drooling pre-draft. Many pegged Amen as the safer bet, with his smoother handle and slightly better offensive polish, while Ausar was labelled the riskier pick. Analysts worried that Ausar's jumper, or lack thereof, would tank his impact, predicting he'd flop hard in a league obsessed with spacing. His overtime elite tape showed unreal athleticism, but shaky shooting, and fans thought he'd be relegated to a bench role. Amen's early buzz fueled the narrative. Identical twins, but one's a star, the other's a bust. Yet Ausar's debut month flipped that script entirely, as he was fond of locking up all-stars, racking up blocks, and out-rebounding wings league-wide. While Amen held his own, Ausar's defensive chaos proved the doubters wrong, showing he could dominate in ways his brother couldn't match. Just don't ask him to shoot though. He's got more air balls than threes, and his mid-range isn't much better. To put into perspective how wild Ausar's NBA debut was, he's the 5th player ever to record 40 rebounds and 10 blocks in his first 4 games, and the first 4 were all centers who won MVPs. As a perimeter defender, Thompson was basically constructed in a lab. He's 6'6" barefoot, with a 7-foot wingspan, and moves like someone set the ratings to 99 while creating their My Player. Ausar Thompson isn't your typical wing. He's not out here dropping 30 points or splashing threes in every possession. Honestly, he's barely shooting them this season. But what he is doing is turning every possession against his team into a nightmare for whoever's got the ball. He has also shown high IQ plays where he's not just reacting, but predicting what the opponents will do. Against the Knicks, he sees Isaiah Stewart doubling Dante DiVincenzo. He knows Julius Randle's about to roll short, and he jumps the pass for a steal before Randle even blinks. Or against the Suns, he baits Kevin Durant into a skip pass, then flips into cornerback mode for the interception. Good luck telegraphing anything around him, as he's one of those leapers who can hang out in the air and literally just wait patiently to swat you to kingdom come. That 42-inch vertical is a lethal weapon. Against the Clippers, James Harden had a layup, but Ausar charges in for a perfect vertical block. His recovery speed is unreal too, as seen against the Phoenix Suns, when Ausar flips back to kill the drive, and another time runs up from the 3-point line to block a shot. I mean, his stats are just wild. Let's put Ausar up against some of the best defenders the NBA has ever seen. Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman, Kawhi Leonard and Gary Payton. These guys are legends for a reason, but Ausar's got an edge that could make him even crazier than all of them. Pippen was a lockdown artist with a 7'3" wingspan and unreal versatility, but Ausar's burst and recovery speed might just outpace him. Watch him destroy LaMelo and the Hornets. Then there's Rodman, who could guard anyone from point guards to centers. Ausar's got that same versatility, fronting bigs like Lauri Markkanen and making their size irrelevant, or swallowing lobs to Bam Adebayo like he's a volleyball setter. Rodman didn't have Ausar's 42-inch vertical. Kawhi's claw hands and strength are iconic, but Ausar's lateral quickness and active pause might give him the nod. Kawhi picks your pocket, Ausar picks off your whole game plan. Check his deflections per 36 minutes, he's near the top of the league, and Ausar's got the numbers to back up the hype. Opponents shoot 10.4 percentage points worse at the rim when Ausar's guarding them. His stop percentage, steals, blocks and fouls drawn per 100 possessions, is 5.7%, landing him in the 99th percentile for defensive playmaking. That's not just good. We're seeing elite numbers without considering the fact that he's pulling down nearly 10 rebounds a game, 5th in the league in offensive rebound rate. His versatility is insane too. He's locking up all-stars like Damian Lillard and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who Ausar holds him to 2 for 8 with 2 turnovers in a single game, by the way. Rookies don't just do that. Ausar's also a borderline unstoppable driver due to that insane athleticism and crafty finishing ability that he gets to showcase every now and then. He's a good enough ball handler and overall offensive facilitator to get some occasional run as the ball handler in the pick and roll. Yes, your space isn't going to be fully optimized if Ausar is on the floor, but that doesn't mean he can't take advantage of a defense that helps off of him. His size lets him behave more as a big instead of a wing sometimes, camping out in the dunker spot to receive dump-offs and easy dunks. It's a stark contrast from the Thompson we saw earlier last season, who only attacked the paint with the primary purpose of spraying the ball to teammates for 3-point attempts. But it's a good development. Similar to Jalen Duren's uptick in proficiency, if Thompson continues to hone his offensive skills and become a serious threat to opposing defenses, he might have the potential to push the Pistons' ceiling even higher than any player on the roster not named Cade Cunningham. So here's the take. Ausar Thompson is one of the wildest athletic defenders we've ever seen because he combines stuff nobody else has. Pippen didn't leap like this, Rodman didn't recover this fast, Kawhi didn't have this speed, and Payton couldn't guard the paint like a big. Ausar's speed beats you off the dribble, his IQ beats your game plan, and his athleticism beats the laws of physics. In his second year, he's already making all-stars look silly. Imagine what he could accomplish in a few more years. Sure, he's not perfect. His jump is a mess and there are a lot of parts in his game that he needs to work on, but on defense, he's a one-man wrecking crew. Can he keep this up and one day outshine some of these defensive legends? If you like keeping up with basketball's young stars, then you'll love what we have in store for you. Join us next time as we look at another up-and-coming NBA wonder kid.